The movie review for Oliver Stone's Talk Radio. So the summary: a rude, contemptuous talk show host has become overwhelmed by the hatred that surrounds his program just before it goes national. And it stars Eric Bogosian, um, John C. McGinley, who's a really good actor, who of course was in um, Office Space. Alec Baldwin, John Pankow, Ellen Greene, Leslie Hope. Just yeah, a lot of good actors. Um, yeah, I enjoyed this movie. I didn't love it because, well, for one thing, all the characters are. I mean, the main character, he's not really that good of a guy. Like, you don't really like him that much. Um, he's a loudmouth. He's a radio talk show host. Um, Kind of reminds me of Howard Stern a little bit. Um, but it's a good movie. I just watched this in Salvador. I say I like Salvador more, but that has James Woods in it. So, and Eric Bogosian is a good actor, but I don't know. He's in he's in Under Siege 2 Dark Territory, right? He's the villain in that. Isn't he in like Law and Order or something for years? I think he's in a lot of TV. Yeah, Law and Order. Well, this is only 2 episodes. I don't know. He's in a show kind of like that. Um, Blade Trinity. Ugh. He's in the upcoming movie Reptile, which actually looks pretty good. But basically, he's dealing with callers, and a lot of them are kind of crazy. A lot of them hate him. Um, there's this kind of tone of anti-Semitism against him because he's Jewish. Um, and So he's dealing with a lot of these crazy people. He's told like last minute the show's going to go national like in a week. So that kind of upsets him. Um, he had a wife, but he cheated on her. She left, and now he has a new producer who's this woman that he's also sleeping with. I think that was his wife was his old producer. Leslie Hope, I think, is his new producer. And But it's another solid Oliver Stone film from the '80s, from 1988. I definitely recommend it if you're a fan of him. Um, it all pretty much, almost all of it takes place like in a couple rooms in the network. A lot of great actors. Alec Baldwin is his boss. Um, so I'll go into spoilers now. So he used to be he used to sell suits, like him and his friend, and then one day he meets a talk show, like a radio talk show jockey, that's interested in him, and says, "Oh, you're kind of funny. You have a good voice. You should come on my show sometime and do some. You can come on the show, tell some jokes, and promote the store. That I think his buddy owns the place. Um, so so he does that, and then he ends up impressing the guy's boss, and basically he gets his own show. And then he keeps getting promoted, and now he's like the biggest talk show host, I think, in Dallas, and I think in all of Texas too. Like he's just huge. Um, but and then this all takes place in like a couple days. Um, and he keeps getting these calls from people that don't like him. Some of them are anti-Semitic. They don't like him because he's Jewish, and um, one guy calls and basically says he mailed him um, like a an explosive, and there's a box there, and he opens it. There's a dead rat inside. Um, Later on, this becomes important, so he kind of brushes him off. He doesn't really take it that seriously. Um, he goes out in public, and everyone's asking for his autograph. He's at like a basketball game or something, and this lady basically says she hates him, but she wants his autograph. So it's like this whole thing of like these people hate him, but they can't stop watching him. They can't stop obsessing about him. So it's this theme of that, that they hate him, but they love him at the same time. Which I'm sure, talk show hosts, big actors, uh, anyone that's in the limelight deals with, I'm sure. It's like they hate you, but they love you. This kind of drives him to have a rant near the end of the movie, um, where he's like saying that he hates them. And I don't know. I mean, it's an interesting movie. I don't know. I didn't really love the movie because, like I said, he's just not that likable of a character, I would say. So it's kind of interesting. Oliver Stone didn't write the screenplay for it. Oh, Eric Bogosian helped write the screenplay. Okay, that's interesting. And Steven Sinclair. I don't know. I haven't seen any of his other stuff, but I don't know. Did Eric Bogosian write anything else? Yeah. Funhouse, Chasing the Dragon, Talk Radio, Sex, Drugs, and Rock and Roll. So I haven't seen any of these other things, but yeah, and then in the end, he's going out to his car late at night, and a guy walks up to him at the part in the middle of the night in the parking lot, wants his autograph. He gives him his autograph, and the guy ends up shooting him and killing him. So it ends on a down note. But it is a good movie. I just didn't love it. I'd say there's other Oliver Stone movies that I liked a lot more. Maybe it's because also it just kind of takes place in a couple different rooms. I mean, they go out, they show his apartment, they go to a basketball game. They show him years before when he was selling suits. But so it's it all kind of takes place like in a small area. But yeah, it's kind of a different kind of movie for Oliver Stone too, because he kind of usually deals with, I don't know, different kind of more political kind of topics, I'd say. Um, but yeah, check it out if you're an Oliver Stone fan. If you're interested in the material, but yeah, I guess that's about it. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and that's it.